Hello friends, welcome to Monday Live. Let's start this one with some movement. We're gonna bounce. So with your feet flat on the ground, you're going to bend your knees and just bounce up and down. So you're not jumping, you're just using your knees to go up and down, and then you're gonna add your hands into it. So they start down and you're shaking them. Oh, if you can see me back up here. What you're gonna do is just stir up the energy, whatever energy you're running. If you're down low or feeling anxious, whatever it is, we're just gonna shake it up a little bit. I try to do this every day, actually. And I think it's good even if you're feeling good, because it's gonna magnify that energy of just, yeah, shake it off. Shake it off. Make room for the good stuff. So this is called bounce and shake. It's just one of those great little exercises. Oh, wow, I can really feel the energy running through me. Can you feel that? I hope you were doing it with me and not just sitting there watching, because movement is super important. We have tons of receptors in our bodies, and like 90% of them are related to movement. That's how I know that movement is like the most important thing for us. That's why I've started my morning routine with doing movement. I do this 20-20-20, where the first 20 minutes is just moving. I put on music and I move, and that has really been helping me lately. Okay, what else? There's a lot going on this week in Jenny Hughes Healing. I'm doing the Facebook Live now, of course, and then on Wednesday I'm doing an interview. Hopefully it'll be more like a fun conversation about intuition with my friend David McLeod, who is on the Wellness Universe platform, and he's got this show called Life Mastery TV. So I've got an interview coming up for that I'm really excited about. That's Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And then I'm going to be teaching my evolutionary personal care class on Thursday evening, and those are pretty much happening monthly now, and they're virtual, so you can come on and learn a super powerful skill for finding ease within you. And I'll be talking about why that's a great way to take care of your spine, like the most important part of your nervous system. All right, Wheel of Life. Every week we're doing a new aspect of the Wheel of Life, and this week it is personal development. And I love how the synchronicities are kind of building up with this. Last week we had I know there was a synchronicity last week. Oh yeah, the synchronicity with the headaches, and we had the aspect was the confidence and self-esteem, and how headaches have to do with criticizing yourself. So, oh, and the thing I wanted to add about headaches too was make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Okay, well this week it's personal development, and that's a synchronicity for me because I just came off of the Hope and Wellness retreat where I was one of the presenters. It was exciting for me. It was the first time I was on an event like that where there were a whole bunch of presenters sharing all of their amazing modalities and tips and tricks for getting your life feeling good and going in the right direction. My presentation was basically the class that I'm going to be teaching again on Thursday, the evolutionary personal care. Okay, so personal development. Tony Robbins, he says, the key to happiness is progress. It doesn't really matter how fast. I think I talked about this earlier. But we feel good when we feel like we're moving forward, when we're integrating new skills, when we're learning and growing. We feel bad when we're stagnant, when we feel like things are not changing. So personal development, I think, is a super important aspect on the Wheel of Life. And the affirmation that I have for that is simple and powerful, and that is, I love to learn and integrate new skills. I do. And maybe I'm weird, I don't know, but I love to learn and integrate new skills, especially ones that are simple, that I can apply in just a few minutes, because baby steps are key for us humans. I think we want big changes, and we think it's got to happen like all at once and something big, but that's kind of rarely how it happens. I think it happens more effectively in little baby steps. When you were a baby, did you learn to walk in one day? No, you did not. It was a whole process where you kept trying, and hopefully you got some encouragement along the way, but nobody gives up on us when we're learning to walk. We just keep trying. Sometimes we fall down, sometimes it hurts, but we keep trying, we make progress. And that's the key to happiness and satisfaction. So try on that mantra for this week, that I love to learn and integrate new skills. I love to learn and integrate new skills. I hope I will see you at one or both of my events that I have going on this week, because I will be teaching fun new skills that you can learn and integrate into your daily life. And I think I've talked about the day stacking before. If you're doing one little new tool each day, it's going to be shifting that trajectory into a more and more interesting direction or destination for the long run. So just doing little things each day. And I have to laugh at myself, because I think I'm kind of a collector of all these things. There's so many that I get overwhelmed by them sometimes. In fact, feeling overwhelmed, let's just do a little tapping for overwhelm. So even though I am feeling overwhelmed by everything that's going on and everything that's running through my head, I love myself and I honor how I feel. Even though it's easy to get overwhelmed right now, I am going to take this moment to be okay, to love myself and honor my feelings. Even though it's so easy to get overwhelmed, I'm going to take this moment to take a breath, to remember that loving myself is super important, and I'm just going to honor my feelings. Honor the overwhelm, acknowledge that it's there and release it. Honoring the anxiety and releasing it. Honoring that there's a lot going on and it feels like a bit much. Releasing it. All this overwhelm, releasing it so I can breathe. All this anxiety, releasing it so that I can find that peaceful space within me. All this overwhelm, feeling it just move. I don't want it to get stuck in my physiology. I want it to be emotion, energy in motion, moving through me. Just moving through, honoring it, breathing in peace. Breathing in peace and calm, and breathing out anxiety and overwhelm. I meant to do this first on the live today, but then that bounce and shake just came to me. So here, I've given you 2 tools already. The bounce and shake, it's a great one, and a little bit of tapping just to honor whatever emotions are going on and allow the releasing of the ones that just need to move through. Okay, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I've told you about the events that are going on. We've connected with some more ease, which is super important. Connected with some movement. This week is about the Wheel of Life aspect, personal development, and the affirmation is that I love to learn and integrate new skills. I hope to hear from you, any questions that you have, any comments, things that you would like me to share, or maybe you'd like me to do some more tapping on a specific subject. Maybe you'd like to hear about some numerology. Oh, in fact, that that's what it was. That reminded me of what I wanted to talk about today. I was doing some birthday messages. What I like to do on people's birthdays is give them a little numerology reading about what personal cycle they are in. And those folks that have birthdays today, you're in a personal, this is August 31st, 2020, by the way, in case you're watching the recording later. Those folks are in a personal year, so 2020 is a personal year of 7 for them, which I think is so great for this year 2020 when there's so much chaos going on outside of us, because 7 is about introspection. It's about a spiritual connection, the spiritual journey. It's about connecting inside, which is what really we all need to be doing in this year of chaos. All right, and so what I like to do for my friends and people that I have done numerology charts for them is give them, on their birthday, I give them this little numerology reading. So if you have not had a numerology reading with me, reach out and contact me, because I love doing that, and I love giving the little birthday messages about what year you're in. And I always get great feedback about, people will say, oh, that makes so much sense, it so resonates, and it gives them something positive to focus on. All right, I hope you have a fantastic week. I hope you learn and integrate some new skills, and I will see you soon. Take care and be well.